Hi YouTube. Still waiting on that YouTube channel to come in on my Xbox. But at any rate, um, I wanted to talk to you guys about dating. Being 46 and dating, trying to date. It's not easy. I'm gonna just let y'all know. Young girls, it ain't easy out there. Same problems y'all have, older women have. Um, like for example, there was a time um, I had asked a couple of guys to help me move into an apartment, and they helped. But one of the guys, he seemed to be real nice and he got my attention. He was very quiet, soft spoken, easygoing, had a nice little temperament about himself. So I'm like, hmm, maybe I'm digging him a little bit. So maybe I'll just pull back the cover a little bit, see what's under there. So, I mean, we were vibing a little bit. So he says, well, at the end of helping me move, he's like, well, I could come over and help you put some stuff together if you need me to. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's cool. All right. I'll tell you something else about me. I'm not one for having people over at my house, as y'all can tell. Um, I'm not one for having people all up in your house. Um, so I let him come over. And we had a good evening. We drank a couple of beers, watched TV, laughed a little bit. I sat on one couch, he sat on the other. And it was pretty cool. Well, one of the guys that helped me move was actually a good friend of his. I grew up with him, and that's how I met this guy. So I said, yeah, your boy came over, and, we had a good time, watched TV and stuff, chilled out a little bit. It was cool. He said, oh, really? I said, yeah. He said, well, I got something to tell you. I said, what? He said, no, 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 I'm going to let him tell you because I don't want to seem like I'm throwing salt in this game. I say, no, you need to tell me. What is it? He say, no, I'm going to just let him tell you, if he tell you. I said, for real, stop playing around. Tell me what it is. He said, well, he bust his mom in the head, right? I said, what? He bust his mom in the head? Well, what? He said, with a 2x4. I said, he bust his mom in the head with a 2x4? He said, yeah. I said, wait a minute. He abusive to women? He said, no, he ain't abusive to women. He just bust his mom in the head with a 2x4. I said, his mama. He said, yeah, his mama. He said, but you just talk to him about you asking because I ain't going to throw salt in the man game. I said, okay. So I talked to my family members about it. I got 2 sisters and my mom. And, got 3 kids. But I talked to my sisters about it. I talked to my mom about it. I said, Mom, but another friend of mine, mutual friend, say he bust his mom in the head. She said, bust his mom in the head? I said, yeah, but with a 2x4. She said, damn. She said, well, you can't always listen to what people say. Talk to them for yourself. I'm like, well, okay, I could talk to him for myself, find out. So another night, it wasn't even nighttime, it was like, late in the evening, about 6. He came over, watched TV. We drinking a couple of beers. He's sitting on one couch, I'm sitting on the other. But now I'm looking at him in a different light. Because I just got to know. I got to know. Did you bust mom in the head with a 2x4? I got to know. So I say, hey, I want to ask you something. He said, yeah, go ahead. I said, now, it's just something I heard. So, I'm just asking because I need to know. He said, yeah, go ahead. I said, somebody told me you bust your mom in the head with a 2x4. He say, bust my mom in the head with 2x4. I said, yeah. I said, but that's not true, right? I mean, that didn't happen like that, right? This is exactly what he did. He closed his eyes and laid his head back on the couch. He said, this comes up again. I said, again? I said, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Did you hit your mom in the head with 2x4? He said, yeah, I bust her in the head. I said, you bust her in the head? He said, I bust her in the head. I said, okay, well, so what was you doing? Was you like carrying like some 2x4s in your hand or something and you turned too fast and then she was right there and you bust her in the head? He said, no. I picked up a 2x4 and I bust her in the head. I say, did you know that was your mama? I mean, she surprised you or something, and that's why you bust in the head? He said, no, she got on my nerves. I took a 2x4 and I just bust in the head. I said, oh. I said, what happened? Because, see, now I'm kind of scared. Because I'm thinking, I got this crazy motherfucker in my house and he drinking beer. If I say the wrong thing, he may bust me in the head. I'm like, oh, man. He said, well, he told me what happened. They had an argument. He get up, he walked down the hallway to go outside. And he says mama was behind him and she hitting him in the back. Hitting him in the back with her fist. And he said, I was trying to walk outside because, she had already given her part of the rent money, but she wanted more money. He said, so I go outside, go in the backyard. He said, when you got a pile of wood or whatever back there, he said, I was picking up the 2x4s and I was throwing them to one side of the fence. To one side of the yard. Picking them up from this pile and I was throwing them that side of the yard because I was blowing off some steam. He said, and she was out there behind me just steady, yeah. He said, so finally I got tired of hearing her talk, so I picked up 2x4 and I bust her in the head. You bust your mama in the head? He said, I bust her in the head. I said, but then what happened then? He said, she called the police on me. I say, bust her in the head? I say, down to the white meat? She was bleeding? He said, yeah, but I left before the police came. He said, but, me and my mom, we cool and everything, but we can't live together no more. I said, oh, okay. So that concluded that evening. So I told my mama about that. She was like, well, dang, well, maybe his mama had a mental problem or something, and that's why he busted in the head. I said, maybe. So I said, the jury's still out on that with mama. I'm kind of scared. I don't think I want to see him no more. All right, so the following week, he called me. It was late one night. It was like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. And he said, I'm calling you to let you know what just happened so don't nobody else tell you. I said, what? At 2 something in the morning? Because I could hear the cars. Like he near the street. I could hear the cars going by. I said, what's up? He said, my sister and my brother-in-law, which is really his sister's boyfriend, they were having an argument. And he said, her boyfriend got ready to hit her, but I jumped in between them to keep her from hitting at her house party. I said, yeah. He said, well, then she had been drinking. He had been drinking. I had been drinking. He said, so she started swinging on him, but she wasn't hitting him. She was hitting me, and she hit me in the face. I said, yeah. He said, so I slapped her down to the ground. I said, you slapped your sister down to the ground? In my mind, when you say you slap somebody, that's bad enough. But when you say you slap them down to the ground, that sounds like he bought it from up on Zion. 2 seats from God. And come down with the force of Almighty in his hand and slapped her to the ground. She wouldn't even stand up no more. He slapped her to the ground. That sounds like when all the taste done been knocked out your mouth. And I was thinking to myself, shit, I tend to talk a little bit of trash when I'm mad. And all I can imagine was, okay, what if we dating? And then we fall out. And I'm going down the hall. Okay, women got this little thing where we walk past you. We brush your shoulder. Move, don't touch me. And then, next thing you know, I do that to him. I'm getting a fucking rabbit punched to the back of the head. I got a mouthful of carpet. I'm like, nah. So I say, you know what? You know it'll never be nothing between us, right? You know that? Do you understand that? He's like, well, I was just trying to let you know. I said, yeah, but my thing is, if you bust your mama in the head and you don't slap your sister to the ground, you don't give a fuck about me. Yeah, and I know I talk a little trash sometimes. I got to have the last word. That's how, Well then. Well, I was just saying. So, yeah, that's me. I'm going to have the last word. If I got to slam a car door loud, I'm going to have the last word. So, that was the end of that. No love or romance there. You ain't going to bust me in my damn head. Anyway. In my family, we refer to him as Head Buster. My family's still big at him. He don't know. But we call him Head Buster. Because he say, I bust her in the head. All right.